Evening, guys. I forgot my mic, so if the audio doesn't come, through that great, I'll try and fix that. And I'll just speak a little louder. Going to change my boots here, and we're gonna go wean some calves off. So I'll catch up with you guys when we get in the barn. Well, it looks like they got the rest of the sheets on. Update. Our water line didn't freeze through the night, so the improvements we made to it and insulating it was better, which is good. I checked that this morning when I was feeding them in the morning, that we didn't have any more frozen water lines. And well, it looks like we had a goat have some babies. Well, probably should check to make sure that they get their colostrum. That's the most important part. When it's cold like this, they can go backwards really quick. So that's like rocket fuel for them. This one here, we've got a friend. I don't know, I'll have to look up what her registered name is. She's quite friendly. I don't mind if the does are friendly. That usually then translate their kids are friendly and easy to work with, but again, you don't want to make too many pets out of them. Get Squawk Box here. We'll see. Oh, and I guess we lit the fire. I knew they lit the fire. Well, mainly because Joe told me he called it in. I guess there was a bit of drama with that. Like I said with earlier when we said we were going to light it, being close to the highway, but people are going to call it in thinking the barn's on fire and play the hero. So it did get called in. I guess there was some confusion at dispatch. I don't know. Apparently there was the neighboring volunteer fire department was out driving around looking for a fire, but our local fire department knew what was going on. So I guess there was no issue there, but I guess it didn't light up as like I thought it would be, like would go up instantly. I guess it's been kind of smoldering and slow like this. So anyways, apparently there's quite a bit of heat there, so I'm not going near it. And all that smoke too, I don't want to inhale that smoke either. So let's get these calves moved around and weaned, and yeah, hopefully the audio is good. I'll play it back and see. I know I had a couple clips in part 2 without it. The audio was fine. I was able to adjust it with my editing software to make it sound a little louder. So hopefully that's the case too. All right. Joe's got the scrape alley scraped on this side. So I think the plan is we're going to sort the big ones out of this pen, which I think there's about 4 or 5 for sure in this pen. We're going to sort them into here with these older calves so that they can be, we're going to vaccinate and ban them on the weekend, so that then before they move down to the other barn. And then we'll pull the wean calves off of milk out of that pen over there and put them in here with these calves, and that'll give that side of the barn a little more room, and this side here will be filled up. And then after a week or so, after we've monitored, make sure nobody's going backwards, after vaccinating them and putting the bands on, then they'll leave, and then we'll have lots of space in this barn. I would also argue that as former pig farmers, we're better at sorting cattle than any cattle farmer would be at sorting pigs. I'll bring the small one back. Or let the two big ones back. It's probably easier. Big red one, there's that other big white one. Dave, he's old. Bring him might as well take 45, 30 as well. We don't have room to do that many now. Well, there they're sorted. There's Jerry, our Jersey calf that I got. It's actually doing pretty good. Well, we'll get set up and we'll do the other ones. Everyone say Sean, you might be on YouTube. Just run around like you did before I got it. Oh, that's that drain off that mic. Should have big scrape this one before. Oh, they put that. And then there's a little 40. That's 4. Look at this. 8 holes, 45, 23 back there. 45. The white one. Last one here. One thing, this trailer This trailer sucks to back up. All right. Well, that's them weaned and moved. Hopefully they adjust well. They should. Joe's gonna get that side scraped, and that'll pretty well put a wrap on it. Let's go check in on that doe that just kidded. Make sure those kids get a good drink. There, we got this one going good. Like, I don't think they're very... I think Joe said he was in here and he's the one who put her in here. I'm pretty sure they're only a couple hours old, so it does take them a bit. And my friend here's back. Maybe she'll be a fan favorite of the channel. What do you guys think? Drop a like or drop a comment if you want more goat content. They're pretty cute at this age. Everybody's doing well. So I just want to make sure this other kid gets a good drink. And what's also nice too is this other one, like I said, that nursing and that suckling helps release that oxytocin hormone that helps increase the milk letdown and then also create that bond between the mom and the kid. So half the battle's getting them started on the mom and that she accepts them, and once they do, they're pretty much off to the races. This is the one here. This is the doe that I thought I tried to get her kid a boost. She just had him a little too early, so it's a shame. Looks like she would be a good temperament, so definitely, hopefully next year her goes a lot better, and she'll be has a couple doelings and to be great to add to the herd. All right, it is January 16th. Just coming in to check the barn. We had a heater go down in the barn, so I picked up some parts from Dortmund's. I'm just dropping those off. And just doing a quick walkthrough on the barn. Calves we weaned yesterday. Everybody doing good? Well, let's go check on those newborn kids. I have update on the one. I found it. Gotta love goats. Come out this morning. Of course, that new mom accidentally laid on one of them. It was still alive, and I got it up, and it was. But when Joe got down here later in the morning, fortunately did not make it. So as I said earlier in the video, they either die of starvation or something else, and I've had them get laid on before, so I had a feeling that was a possibility of what would happen, but I didn't think she would lay on it. I thought it would at least get away from her. So anyways, let's go check out and see how they are getting along. Well, they're doing fine. Should grab her a bit of hay. That one's nice and warm, and here's our friend again. I don't know if the other one's... It's always a good sign. Likely keep her in this kidding pen for one more day. Make sure that they get acquainted and everybody's doing good. So that's just a quick little update for today. I think I'm gonna try, it's kind of slow now through January and we're not doing a whole lot. It's supposed to get real cold here next week. So probably just drop down to maybe a video a week. Keep things, keep the content rolling, but I'm not busy enough that I need to run a whole video every day. So just quick little check on chores, dropping that part off for Joe so he can fix that heater up tomorrow before we get that big cold snap. And maybe we'll do a little quick video of pushing up feed. All right, good evening, guys. It's Friday, January 17th. Just finished work. I gotta keep showing you guys that because that is completely new for me. So let's go check out and do chores quick, and we'll see. It did warm up a little bit, but it's supposed to get brutally cold. Well, anyways, brutally cold for my part of the world, minus 20 next week. So Joe and I are going to spend some time this weekend getting stuff prepared for that. So hopefully that our Monday and Tuesday next week isn't a complete gong show. Dum, 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 dum. Oh, there we go. All right, let's get some hay pushed up. And maybe see what's going on in the calf barn. I did let that goat out, that kidded, earlier this week out, so I might get in the pen there and reunite them so that they know where each other are. And I don't think Joe needs, I don't think we're going to feed the cattle. I think we're going to feed them tomorrow. We're going to clean them out while it's relatively warm out and rebed them up. And we're going to put lots of bedding in the goats. So let's just go. Let's go. Clean this hay up. I like the fork thing hay up because they push it away. And then every time you mess with it, it gets heated again. And then push it up when we go to feed the cattle the next time if we don't run over it. All right, well, let's check these kids out and see how they're getting along. Nice thing with having friendly goats and good moms is she came over and is feeding her kid. All good signs. There we go. Our friends back over here. These guys are all doing well, particularly this one. So it's good. We got the heat lamp that should keep them warm. We'll get them bedded up freshly because it does get a little damp on top, and you can tell it gets a little damp when I start seeing the kids. Their knees get a little dirty, so we'll make sure we get them nice fresh straw on here, and I'll keep the kids dry. Moose here. This is Moose. He's the young herd sire. And then that is Tony. I don't know what this one's name is. I'll have to look up what her registered name is. I don't know what it's her 327. Well, I'll look up what her registered name is so the channel knows her name. So, and this is Peanut. My dad called her that when she was a little doeling. Peanut. And yeah, so on my other registered one, so that doeling that was born earlier this week, I'm gonna need a registered name. So I don't know, I don't have the biggest following on the channel or whatever, but maybe I'll put it out to the channel in the comments. Put down in the comments names for my purebred goats. I think there's 5 total, so I'll need 5 girl names. I don't have any bucks currently right now, so I'm gonna need 5 girl names. So put those down in the comments. I'll probably put out a post on social media, on my social media as well, on X or Instagram. So be sure to join in on that name contest. So anyways, let's go check out the calves and see how they're doing. Well, I don't know if you guys can hear that. Well, I'm being told it's supper time. Let's go get these guys some get their grain, and we'll get that fed to them, and then once they get their grain, they'll calm down a little bit, and we'll sweep this hay up in front of them and tidy some stuff up and check and see if we need to put milk in the milk replacer, or put milk replacer in the feeder. So there's enough calves here now. They will get pretty much a bag to each pen per feeding. I don't know, sometimes I use the pour straight out of the bag, but I find sometimes
I don't know, it goes a lot smoother if I just pail it. And nice thing with this pail is it right full is exactly half a bag. So if I need to feed a bag and a half or whatever, I know roughly the weight of it all. And then I'll just split this pail between the two pens. So, and then we clean up our bag tags. And then I've got, over here we've got a bag spear. That should pretty well wrap up this video. We're gonna probably start back up tomorrow. We want to bed these calves down. I think we're going to vaccinate all the big ones in here, so that way we can keep an eye on them to see how they transition, castrate, and then we'll be cleaning out the other barn and bedding those goats up. So should be a pretty good video for Saturday and Sunday. So anyways, that wraps this one up. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Really appreciate all the feedback that I'm getting in person with guys that I've bumped into that I have stumbled across the channel. So that's all great. Continue to support, like and comment and share the channel. And until next time, guys, keep her between the ditches.